Hello and welcome to Chimptones. Today I will be reviewing Bloodlust by Body Count. Tracy Lauren Marrow, aka Ice-T, has not mellowed with age, and why would he? Body Count has always been a social, political reflection of turbulent times, and times at the moment are extremely turbulent. So what you get is this very hard, punchy, venomous, aggressive, outraged album. And that's not exactly unusual for a Body Count record, but this new album, Bloodlust, is arguably the most fast, punchy, hard, venomous, outraged, aggressive album. What I really, really love and admire about Ice-T is his ability to articulate his message when it's called upon him. Anyone who's listened to a Body Count record will know how brazen his lyrics are, but when he is appearing for a TV interview or when he is doing some kind of speech to some kind of group in the community, I've seen videos of him doing that, he can put across his point of view and allow people to see things from his perspective without being intimidating, which I think is a fantastic ability for anyone, and I don't think there's a great many people who can do it as well as Ice-T, quite frankly. I think he's something of a grandmaster of doing that. So as far as the album's concerned, if you don't like the lyrical content, you have the option of not listening to it, and it really is as simple as that. I don't think it's something that needs justification. As rappers have said before about bands like Body Count, it's peaceful protest. It's a safe way for listeners to experience the lives and the mindsets and the conditions and the experiences of people who have lived these rough, difficult, unimaginable lives in, failed communities and, run-down places. How else is a guy like me supposed to get a bearing on that if it's not for, bands like Body Count? And it's got to be raw, it's got to be undiluted, it's got to be brash, otherwise it's not the true depiction, and therefore it's worthless. So that's what you get from Body Count, that's what Body Count gives you, and I think Bloodlust is one of the primest examples of that. Musically, it does exactly what it says on the tin. If you're not a fan of the rap metal genre, you still won't be a fan after you've heard this record. It's not there to change people's opinion on the genre, but it doesn't try to. It's very honest in what it is. It's very honest about its identity. In terms of how it compares to other Body Count albums, like I said, it's one of the best. I think it's lacking in some of the humour and some of the sort of dark comedy you get in the early Body Count records, but I think that is the album's way of saying to the listener, look, we got nothing to laugh about right now. So it's the kind of most rawest example of what that setup of kind of rap and metal can produce. It's very well put together. The Ice-T, he brings some friends along for this one. He's got Dave Mustaine doing some guitar work on one of the songs. He's got Max Cavalera doing some guest vocals. He's got Randy Blythe doing some great guest vocals. There's a big old homage to Slayer right in the middle of the album. It's a very fast, unrestrained kind of punch to the face of a record. It's like a speeding train of rage just shooting across your eardrums. And it tries not even for a second to be anything other than what it is and what you would expect. But they really crank it up to 11, you know. And I think it's good that rap music like this is still about, and I think it's great that dudes like Ice-T have in no way softened or mellowed or calmed down. He's got that same aggression that he did in the early 90s, you know. He's lost none of that. For all his kind of diplomacy in the outside world, for all his, like I say again, his articulate nature, he just pulls all his rage and all his rawness just right back into this record. It all just comes booming in. One of my favourite moments is the speech he gives at the beginning of No Lives Matter, because that is a great example of the two sides of Ice-T, the diplomat and the aggressive man you hear on the records. It comes together talking about Black Lives Matter and how it's been convoluted and misrepresented by certain groups. He absolutely nails it on the head. I don't think anybody could put it better the way that he does in that record, you know. In the space of less than a minute, he just nails it, and I love Ice-T for that. I love hearing what he has to say. I love watching videos of him just talking, you know, and you get the best of it in this record. So thanks very much, Ice-T, for making this. It's a great album. Thank you, Body Count, and carry on. Please keep making good music. So there you go. Bloodlust by Body Count. Check it out. For more information on Body Count, visit their website. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to visit the Chimptones Facebook page for more reviews, features and videos.